What's up, YouTube? Samuel here, another day of life, another week of this challenge me and Eddie got going on, and I'm running a little behind, so I'm gonna do 2 videos this week. I was kind of busy last week and getting back from vacation mode, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to this 2 videos this week. And first off, the first video I'd like to talk about, well, the topic for today is going to be become new or become obsolete. So it's going to be become new or become obsolete in your personal life. Find ways to adapt to life, and not only adapt, get to the next level of whatever you got to get to before it's time to adapt. So renew yourself and renovate your life before it's time before a change needs to happen. For instance, don't wait till you're on empty to put gas in your tank, because what's going to happen is that you're going to mess up your engine, because it's going to be used to running on fumes and the junk that's on the whatever's like on the bottom of your car or whatever. I hear something about that. You're gonna have to change out your fuel injectors, or not, your I forgot what it's called. I'm not a mechanic, but you're gonna have to change out your fuel pump. There it is, your fuel pump. You're gonna need to change that out because it's gonna be just so used to running on fumes and the bad junk in the bottom of your tank. So don't do that. And then another thing is that you live on the dangerous side. You're constantly fighting for survival. You're always paying the extra fees. Like if you pay your bills and you're paying them right on the due date, or you're paying them late, you have to deal with the stress of that. And then you have to deal with late fees, and you have to deal with getting your car repoed, or your house, or foreclosure, or just those fees and those things that you don't have to deal with. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Getting ahead while you can, before you have to live like waiting for something to just get better. Now, I found this out reading the book that I've been reading lately. It's called The Effective Executive, and I'm almost to the end of the book now. And this is probably the biggest thing that I've learned since I've been 25. I'm 25, and out of all the things I learned, I believe that this is one of the most that's made an epiphany in my life. That's got me, like, raised my awareness, and has really caught my attention. Out of all the things that I've learned at 25 years old, I really feel like this has just opened my eyes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, I saw so many examples after I heard and read about why I need to do this, and all these things just started clicking in my head, and I started to understand what people did and why it was so important to become new before anybody else does, to beat the trend. And it's very interesting, and I think you're gonna like what I had to say here on this insight. It opened all these things opened up in my mind, and they just clicked. And one of them is, like, I was thinking about Monopoly. When you play Monopoly, what happened? It was one day it started, and it was just a board game where you went to jail, you did these things. Then it went electronic Monopoly, kids Monopoly with where you can cheat nowadays. Same thing with these things with oatmeal. Before, the Quaker's oatmeal was just Quaker's oatmeal, but then new competition arrived, and what happened? Quakers upped their game. What did they do? Quaker's oatmeal with sugar. They started to add sugars, then non-fat, then zero fat along with it. Then they did organic, raspberry, bananas, you name it, raspberry and bananas, I don't know. They did all these things. Cars, Ford Model T, I believe it's called. He had one car and it was supposed to last forever. But what happened? The General Motors came. Sorry. And what did they do? They built a car that would become obsolete every couple years, and then a new model would arrive. And people loved it. They didn't want a car that lasted forever. They didn't want a perfect car. What they wanted was something new all the time. And it's the same thing. If you listen to the same music every day, you're gonna hate life. Life is all about something. It's all about the new. If you listen to the same song every day, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get tired of life. You're gonna get mad. Food. You eat the same food every day. We're not like animals that we just we could eat the same food every day. We're human. We want new music. The same thing. We wanna listen to a new beat. One day we have emotions that, like, animals don't even listen to music. I've never seen an animal dance because he likes the beat of a song. No. What else is there? Food, music. We like new everything. Yeah, that example of cars is a great one. Oatmeal, games, entertainment, movies. We can't watch the same movie every day. You watch the same movie every day, you're gonna hate it, no matter how good you like it. If you ever, there's always those movies that they're the best movies ever, but if you watch them again, you're gonna be like, man, this movie's whack. And there's a couple movies that's kind of crazy. They're not the best movies ever, but there's some movies I could watch like 5 or 6 times. And that's crazy. 5 or 6 times is a lot for me. And I'm like, man, that's it. But I guess I hope that we all get the point here. That things become obsolete, and they become obsolete fairly quickly. So what we need to do as humans, we need to become new. We need to be a step ahead of everything in life. With our bills, with our health, with our relationships, our friends. Don't wait till you're about to lose a friend to start saying, hey, let's hang out. Don't wait till you're about to lose or your car's about to break down to fix something that's not that serious with it. Don't wait till you're about to lose your job to start going to work on time. Be punctual right away, but don't even just be punctual. Be early. Be 20-30 minutes early so you can get a good head start, so you can get a good raise, so you could be the best at what you do, where you do it. Go to school, take a couple classes so you could be a supervisor, manager wherever you work. Maybe even work somewhere better. Everything that you do it like that. And in my life, when this opened my eyes, I said, I'm gonna do the whole next year's assignments for work. I'm gonna do them the day that I read that chapter. And I was determined, and I took a few hours and I sat there and I did all the KPI entries, the formatting. I did it all for next year, and I want to change up the style of it. I want to make the colors different, and I want to make the whole format different. Because what you don't make something new out of what you have, you're just gonna die. That's what it is. You're gonna get obsolete, and what obsolete is just old. You're gonna get dusty. You're just gonna be something that. And what happens? Nobody likes anything dusty. So what's gonna happen? You're gonna get forgotten. You're not gonna be needed anymore. You're gonna be, oh, there's that guy that just does everything old-fashioned ways. And yeah, and another example I read in the book was that there was a company that was very, very famous and popular and all that, and they gave over their company. They put all the VPs to be older men who were just established and just wanted to keep everything the same. They were very good at what they did and all that, but they weren't about new. They weren't about the innovative. So what happened? The company got obsolete, and it went downhill. Same thing. Anything and if you have a company where you just make forks, if your job is simple, don't say that this is it. I can just make forks the rest of my life. No, in the whole business aspect of it, okay, you're making forks, you're doing something that we already have and that's always going to be in demand, but the methods of like internet, the business structure of everything changes. You might go from emails, now you have to go to artificial intelligence to keep up with the competition. You might need to do certain things to innovate yourself. Although your product is going to be the same forever, your methods of making the product and your methods of advertising and delivering are always going to change, even if you have a product that's old. So think about it though. And I thought it just opened my eyes. So with that being said, God bless, take care, have a great day. Think about becoming new and renewing yourself, and not becoming obsolete in anything in your life. Because when you become obsolete in anything in your life, that becomes a dead part of your body that's ready to be amputated. Jesus Christ said it also. He says, you will know, no, he goes, a tree that doesn't give fruit is just good for casting into the fire. You just cut it and you throw it into the fire, because what's the point of a tree? It's to give fruit. Now the moment you can't give any fruit, the moment you're not producing anything, the moment you're just there, like say your hand, it doesn't work, it just flaps around, what are you gonna do? I think it'd honestly be better to chop it off. It's just gonna be there flapping around, or just put it somewhere, you know, hold it somewhere. What are you gonna do if you have a tree that doesn't give any fruits? It doesn't even give shade or something. It's just flat in front of your driveway. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get rid of it. You're gonna chop it up and you're gonna throw it in your trash can. So that being said, renew yourself, become something new, become ahead of the game, and God bless, take care, see you guys soon.